Hello, everyone. This is Queen Crosselite Owens. The Queen, I'm sorry, y'all. It's pardon me for this. This is Queen Crosselite Owens, the founder of the International Voice Coalition. And this is a summary report, a weekly report for, I believe today is the January the 15th, I believe it is, or January the 15th. Actually, it's the 14th. And this is for the week, I believe it was the 7th, or the 7th. Actually, it was January the 7th, 2024 to, I believe, the 13th, January the 13th, 2024 ending. Anyway, y'all, I'm kind of making a few mistakes because it is extremely cold out here today as I'm recording this summer report. This is for my account as a targeted individual by a Black Op federal group within the FBI. And this group is funded by the Criminal Justice Department. And this week, this is for where I work at, the location, the Love Field, Hearst, Dallas, Texas. I work for a staffing company called MLS. And what I do is I transport cars, but I mainly stay on the base and just install the cars that is ready, that's been washed and maintained. And I just put them where they need to go on the ready line. But this week is about the same things. I have headaches every day. I don't care how small they are. I have them every day. They hit me with these biometric, electromagnetic weapons, and they figure out they be close up on me. They wants to stay glued to me 24/7. And for some of the newcomers on this channel, we are put on secret lists, terrorist lists, and various lists because of us being, creative, or we have some kind of political stance that certain elites do not like, or we are royal, divine bloodlines and special interests. It can be for anything. Creativity, it can be that you have some ideas, valuable ideas that they want to take or steal or something. But either way, they have their own secret agendas of why they put us on these lists. And that's for these newcomers. And in this group, it's also affiliated with a small group, and it is headed by this celebrity witch that lives here in Dallas, Texas. And her initials of her name is EB, also known as EW. And her name is coming out in this book that's coming out this year. And I wanted to release that book last year, but God told me I can't release the book until I leave Texas. So y'all stay tuned for that. So this week, basically, I still had, my mild headaches, and there was one day or two that I had moderate or midway to severe headaches, because this group, they don't like it because, I have a lot of websites online, money-making business stuff I have online, and they're trying to stop me from working those businesses. Last year, just like the years before, they sabotaged a lot of my websites, and some of them I had to just, transfer them somewhere else and just restart them over in a different platform. So they watch everything I do, especially online, money making stuff, and they try to stop it. And also, if y'all want to know, some of the workers, they still, do their insidious, gaslighting, and what you would call this week, it's called nonverbal gaslighting techniques. They would do that, a reverse gaslighting. That's the kind that they don't talk. They just do stuff to make you look bad. And, there's different supervisors in Hearst and in the MLS, we're doing those as well. Anything to make me look bad, like you're doing something wrong or you're not doing something you're supposed to be doing, something like that. And some more things I want to say. I'm not going to say it right now because I'm still working out there. I'm not going to name any names. And I had to take about 2 days off because the weather is so bad and everything. But that may be why y'all will not see me working for a couple of days, because the weather is extremely bad. It's like, life-threatening. The temperatures are. Like, as I'm recording this right now, my feet is beginning to freeze. Okay? The office is bugged, and as I am preparing my food and taking care of myself, my hygiene and everything, they can see in the office, with that technology, and they are hitting me with lasers, with that biometric stuff, whatever you call it, Star Wars electromagnetic technology. They're hitting me with lasers, because the women in that group, especially the supervisor women, they hate my guts. And they tell those men to turn, those agents or them themselves, turn that technology up on me, because they hate my guts, Some of them, they worship the devil. I know the leader of that group, he worships the devil. And his agenda is to eventually, supposedly, blood sacrifice me. Because when they put you on those lists, a lot of times they don't intend to take you off of those lists. They want to eliminate you. Get what they can get out of you, make all the money they can make off of you, experiment on you as long as they can. And then after that, they basically want to eliminate you if they can get away with it. And then that's the reason why they target certain people that they feel that they can get away with it. And usually it's colored people that are saved, that are prophets, that are from certain royal bloodlines. It can be for any reason. Okay? It could be that some of our family members is in on it as well. That's what a lot of reports are saying. That they could have actually been part of or still is part of a secret society, which most of us know the Freemason is definitely a secret society. One of the main ones at that. Okay, part of the Illuminati. But either way, the point is that we have to have laws passed, y'all. And there's 4 essential laws that we need real bad to be passed executively by our next president. And so when the time comes, we will have petitions, out so that they can be, signed. And y'all go out there and vote. Sign those petitions so that they can be presented to our next president so that he can executively pass these laws. Because we need those laws very badly. Because that's the reason why these people have gotten away with as much as they've gotten away with. Because our own major government, which is the Justice Department, is funding these groups. And then there's the Congress. Okay, some of the Congress members are right in on it. They've been paid under the table to, allow it. So they're secretly watching along with everybody else, for 20-something years because they're part of it. They don't like they have a secret agenda and a secret code book they go by that they don't like a lot of brilliant colored people, and especially if they're godly, Christian. They do not like them to make a whole lot of money to get filthy rich. They don't like that. So thus, they put a lot of them on those lists. And they seek those groups out after them. Okay? To watch them. Okay? And they're hoping and praying that we get into some kind of trouble so they can use that as a shield and hide behind it, so that they can feel justified to carry out their evil agendas against God's chosen people. But that's what happened this week. I'm going to make this video short because I'm freezing, y'all. I can barely get my words out. That's how cold it is. I haven't really checked the temperature, but I know that it's supposed to get as high as, I think, 20-something. It feels like it's in the 20s right now. To me, it feels like it's in the teens. But the night is supposed to get down to 17 here. This is Dallas. I'm in Farmers Branch, Texas. On the one of the suburbs of Dallas, Texas. So it's really cold. It's life-threatening weather, because if the buses shut down or suspend, the trains shut down, people is going to be in jeopardy. They really need to have emergency transportation, because up north they do. If they see you standing on the street, you coming off that street, you're going to go somewhere in a library or auditorium somewhere. You're not going to be out there on the street so your family can file lawsuits against the city and they get charged with murder. They do things differently in other states. Well, Texas is different, okay? But anyway, that's what all happened. My office is bugged, and I'll be fixing my food and, trying to, better my life and, care for my hygiene and all that stuff. They are hitting me with these lasers, the government. Like, especially when I start working on my websites, my money-making stuff, they're hitting me. And y'all already know I'm 51 years old. Right now, when this got started, I was about 27 or 28. So one of those numbers, something like that. When this got started, I was somewhere like 26 or 27. When I stopped working for Wendy's, and I started working for Burger King, or Brian Vaughn in Douglas, Georgia, I was probably about 26, y'all. So you can imagine. I'm ready. I've learned my lesson about working for the wrong people and writing people in prison. So I've been waiting for the FBI to leave me alone a long time ago. But these part of the FBI, these are wicked agents. They're committing crimes. They pre-planned this whole thing. It's a whole lot of stuff behind this. It's a lot more than you can imagine. There's a lot of reasons why these people are picking me out of these billions of people, to do all these atrocities to. When they don't have nothing better else to do than is just sit around and persecute God's people. When you have more horrible monsters out there committing crimes, they got blood on their hands. They're more prone to start a world war like Adolf Hitler or something, more than God's people. But anyway, that's what happened this week. Y'all stay safe and stay blessed.